Hi, this is aplusashley from atlhiphop.com, and I'm here at A3C Music Festival, and we just had a surprise walk into the room. Hey, Jon Connor, how's it going?
I'm good. I'm great. This is a pleasant surprise, right?
Definitely. I mean, I saw you sitting over there, and I was like, wait a minute, that's the guy who made one of my favorite songs right now. So how was it working on the Compton album? It was the biggest thunderstorm to hit hip-hop this year, I think maybe this whole decade. Tell me about that process.
Nah, it was crazy. I mean, working with a legend, working with Dr. Dre, I mean, really ain't no words to really describe it. You know what I'm saying? It's everything you would think that it is and more. You know, every time you go into the studio, it's a learning experience. You know what I mean? And, you know, you just learn to sit there, watch, listen, shut up, and learn. Like, you know what I'm saying? But dude makes it such an enjoyable experience, and every time you go in, it's just fun. And you, like I say, learning and fun is what it was like working with Dre on Compton.
So it's fun. I mean, there's not a lot of pressure in there. Everybody's not sitting around tense trying to figure out what they can do that's going to be genius and impress Dre.
Well, you know what the thing is? Like, I think that the philosophy around Aftermath is you wouldn't be there if you wasn't supposed to be there. If you didn't have what it takes to be there, then you wouldn't be there. So the pressure goes out the window. It's like I think of it like the '04 Pistons. It's like they was a team, you know what I'm saying? And everybody did what they were supposed to do, and that's what Aftermath is. We all a team. Nobody steps in anybody else's lane. We know that Dre is the captain of the ship. We all listen and follow that direction, and we bring to the table what we do best. So it was like no pressure whatsoever. The only pressure came from the pressure you probably put on yourself to want to live up to the expectations of all of the great things that he's done. But other than that, man, Dre just look at you like, hey, do what you came here to do.
I mean, he already knows you. He already blessed you, essentially, by including you in the circle. It's like you're in the circle of trust. Oh, wow, that's awesome. It's good to know that you had a great time there and that it wasn't a stressful experience. So tell me, does Dre have any quirks?
Oh, quirks. I don't even know if you want me to say this, but some nights, man, you know how Dre, he real fit, right? But some nights he had a McDonald's French fry night.
Dre?
Yeah, he had a McDonald's French fry nights, and that's when you know you're gonna be in the studio till like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. When they go get them French fries, you gonna be there till the sun come up, man.
Okay, that's good. That's it. That's very interesting to see. Only someone who's really deep in the trenches would know that. Wow. So tell us. I know everyone wants to know what's going on with the Jon Connor album. We're all eagerly anticipating it. Can I get you pinned down on this year as the date for release?
You can get me pinned down. I talked to Big Bro yesterday, and he called and he said, "Connor, you next. What we doing?" So, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing.
Right here first, right here at A3C, ATL Hip Hop, Jon Connor's album here. Dre, we're depending on you to get it done. Please.
Brody, they need it. You see it.
The streets want it.
You know, straight up. But it's a beautiful thing. Like, that is my big brother. Love him to death. And it is, like, you never get used to that. You know what I'm saying? You never get used to when Dr. Dre call you and give you good news and say, or when you sit next to him and he say, yo, you next. You know what I'm saying? So it's on. So from his mouth to my ears and now to the world, like, Aftermath, hey, from Dre, I'm up next.
Wow, no, there's so many artists here, and I don't like to call anyone an aspiring artist, but there's so many artists at the beginning of their career, and many of them seeing you and they say, wow, I would love to one day be at your level. And I think that it's always interesting to see where you'd like to be one day so that they can begin to dream bigger than just being where you are right now. Where do you see yourself ultimately as an artist? What do you want your legacy to be?
Well, I want to leave my footprint on hip-hop, of course, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, like, Dre is my mentor. He is a big brother to me, and I look at his life and his career, and I aspire to be like the Jays, the Dre's, the Diddy's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to have my hands in all things entertainment because I love what we do, and music is just a small part of everything that I love. So in the years to come, I look at Dre, and I want to do movies. I want to produce TV. I want to, you know what I'm saying, help younger artists achieve their dreams. Like, that's where I want to end up. But first, I got to get a couple of these Grammys. You know what I'm saying? I got to make it known. You know what I'm saying? I got to become one of the greatest of all time, and my focus has never deferred from that. Like, I want to be one of those people that at the end of the day, you put me up there with the Jays, the Pacs, the Bigs, the Nas's. Like, that's what I want to be. So that's where my focus is right now.
Okay, well, I definitely can't wait for Jon Connor Omni Media to kick off. Now, one of the things that's interesting, especially being here at A3C, is you always have a very notable presence at music festivals when you choose to. I think the first time it really dawned on me was at South by Southwest one year when it was like there was a whole army of people marching around all the time. How do you muster that support from your team?
Well, I think the thing is that what we did back in the day, you know what I'm saying, with all of the music festivals and coming so deep with the Army fatigues and all of that, for one, I got to give props to my big brother KLC, who was one of the legendary producers with Beats by the Pound. But No Limit I was inspired by those who came before me. You know, hip hop is always inspiring the next generation. So it's like I saw what No Limit did. I saw when they used to be hustling and grinding with a million dudes. You know what I'm saying? And that made me be like, yo, if I'm ever gonna do it, that's what I'm gonna do. And when we started doing that, it was just like it was more than just music. It was more than we wanted to just get into the rap game. There was a passion to put Flint, Michigan on. It was a passion to let the world know that we come from a struggle. We come from a grind that's nothing like anything else the rest of the country didn't seen. Like we wanted to just put on for our city, and I think we did it.
Oh my God, most definitely. 'Cause I know even I'm from Detroit, and I know there could be some inter-Michigan dirty mitten rivalry, you know. But I definitely felt that and I'm sure that when you go home to Flint, people must feel enlivened by your activities and just by your prominence right now. You must be an inspiration to those who are underneath you in Flint.
Yes, if I got to say it a million times, Flint, Michigan, Flint, Michigan, Flint, Michigan, like, you know, that's where I'm from, born and raised. And it's kind of like I get a chance to do what Nelly did for St. Louis. I get a chance to do what like Biggie did for Brooklyn. It's like, really nobody knows about Flint, Michigan and what we going through. Really, as a matter of fact, I get a chance to bring like some social issues that's going on that the rest of the country ain't even caring about. Like right now in Flint, you can't even drink the water in Flint, Michigan right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you speak on that a little bit.
Well, yeah, I just think it's crazy, you know, and not to get too deep into my personal opinions about it, but it's just so crazy that, you know, we always rush to help so many other places, but it's like there are places within the United States that are going through the same issues as damn near third world countries. Like, how is there a city in the United States where you can't even drink the water? Like, this is not a mythical place. This is Flint, where I grew up at. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't drink the water. All of the grocery stores on the north side of where I come from are being shut down. That's like war tactics to take somebody's water and food. Like, that's crazy. So for me, it's just as an artist, I got to build that awareness. You know, I could talk about money and females and all that all day, but at the end of the day, what I want to do is help my city, help where I come from, because the next Jon Connor is in Flint right now, and he can't even drink the water, or she can't drink the water or take a bath. That's crazy. So as an artist, it's more than just about this, what we see. You know what I'm saying? It's about having a voice and bringing an influence to the people and making the country and making the world care about what's going on. You know what I mean?
My goodness. Well, it is always exceptional to hear an artist that has a deep social mission that pervades their work and is not, you know, necessarily just about improving one's own self and family, although we do understand why people want to get their families going. So tell us what, beyond the project, beyond Compton, what in the near term can people look for from you? Any special features that you're working on or other artists that you're looking to help promote to bring to fore?
Well, y'all go get the documentary 2 Games album, which is crazy. I'm on that thing. It's insane. It's ridiculous. It's 2 discs. When the last time y'all seen a hip hop double disc? You know what I'm saying? Like, Game is doing his thing.
A deserved double disc.
Yes.
All eyes on me.
Yeah, yes, indeed. So make sure y'all go get the documentary 2. Make sure y'all go get Compton. I'm on One Shot, One Kill with Snoop Dogg, which is crazy. I'm on For the Love of Money with Dre and Jill Scott, and that's crazy. But my project is what I'm thinking about, what I'm working on. I'm working on so much stuff. Like, it's so many records that I got right now that me and my dog, Mike, we was just talking about, man, we could put out like so many just EPs, mixtapes, and concept projects just off of how much music I got in the tuck. But just know, oh, yo, I got y'all. Oh, I'm glad, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just know from 2015 to the future, y'all gonna get sick of seeing my face. Like, for real. Man.
Thank you so much for coming to A3C. We know you're just going to be chilling around the festival today. People should feel free to walk up and let you know.
You know what? This is a good thing. We are bringing the Flint-Detroit rivalry.
We squashed it.
Yo, we squashed it. We squashed it. You know what? And before I get out of here, we not the first, though. I seen a picture of the late, great Proof and the late, great MC Breed together.
Ask you about MC.
You know what I'm saying? I seen, who else was that? I seen a picture of Terry Crews, who's from Flint, with Big Sean the other day. And now me and you, we are adding to the Flint-Detroit legacy.
It's all about the dirty mitten, man. It's all about the dirty mitten. All right. Well, thank you so much, Jon Connor. It was a pleasant surprise to see you in the A3C media room. As always, great things happen here at A3C. I'm aplusashley with atlhiphop.com here at A3C, and that was Jon Connor.
We out of here. Aftermath. Ain't nothing after that.